Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and remember guys, this is for adults. Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest to find all the photos that you want of these videos. What's up you guys, it's ZacJacDan back with another Every Super 7 video. This time we're talking about Every Super 7 reaction for Godzilla. So here is the Shogun figures reaction of Godzilla. You see the box it comes with, massive. It's not like one of the regular cards we were used to seeing. That's what it looks like in the box. This was a SDCC 2021 exclusive. You also have the 12,000 degrees Celsius Godzilla Shogun figure here in that box. You see he's kind of got that orange look like he's burning up. We got the Super 7 Spectacular, kind of sort of still at home icon Godzilla reaction figure, glow in the dark. There you can see him glowing in the dark. You also got the first reaction figure on card here with the plastic bubble on the front. There you see the front and the back. 3 3/4 inch figures here. Alright, here we go with a box lunch exclusive here, glow in the dark Shogun Godzilla. You see the front and back of the package there. The figure itself. Tongue sticking out with like the flame effect on it. There it is glowing. Again, front and back of the package, the top of the package. And then both sides of the package. Here we have the Godzilla reaction figure Marusan Godzilla. This has got an L tail. If you notice it doesn't have a J, I'll show you here in a second. There's the back of the card, soft vinyl. 5 points for articulation, 6 if you count the tail maybe. There is your J tail. So I'll show you here in a couple seconds here what that looks like compared to each other. Back of the card looks the same. Of course I can't read any of that writing. But there is the front of the figure as well. And there's your comparison between your L and your J tail for these reaction figures. So like I said, collect all 6 monsters. I hope that they are more widely spread out than what we're seeing here. Maybe if you can go over to Super 7's website itself, you can actually still get them pre-ordered. But maybe they'll actually start showing up in Targets as well. There's the teaser for the 2 different Godzillas from 54 and 57. 3-toe versus 4-toe. There's all 6 figures on card and out fighting each other. So starting off here's with the Godzilla 54. He has the 4 toes. You see the back of the card shows all 6 figures for this wave. Here's the Mechagodzilla. Does have a tail. Rodan. Got the spikes on his chest, wings spread wide. Mothra, got the little ball there, the little orb that he's got. Jaguar. And Godzilla 57. Again, this time it has 3 toes. So there's all 6 figures from this wave. And all 6 in package. So also for 2022 SDCC, we got 3 glow in the dark reaction figures. The 54 Godzilla, the Jaguar, and the Mechagodzilla. So there's the front and back of the card for the 54 Godzilla, glow in the dark. There he is glowing. You got your Jaguar front and back of the card. Glowing. And your Mechagodzilla front and back of the card. And glowing. So not bad for the 2022 Super 7 return of the con. So New York Comic Con 2022 tease for reactions. You have this Godzilla figure here coming out of the water. And it is the 1954 Godzilla. You can see him from the front and the side there. You can't really see the spine there that they had. But he does come with an oxygen destroyer. So again, there he is from the front. So there is the front and side of the package. And finally you can see that side of the figure showing the back with all the spikes on it that they had teased us with. We also have some glow-in-the-darks for Mothra and Rodan for the New York Comic Con 2022. There they are glowing up. So yeah, there's Mothra's front and back of the package, got her egg. And then there's the glow-in-the-dark feature. And then you got your Rodan here, front and back of the package. There's the figure, you can see the head can turn sideways. And there's the glow-in-the-dark feature. And here they are destroying the city. Alright, so here's our tease for Wave 2, Godzilla 62, 84, Hedoran, Gigan, half-transforming Mechagodzilla, and King Ghidorah. So here's your half-transformed Mechagodzilla, really cool looking, front and back of the package. Here's your Hedoran, all slimy looking. Gigan, with the gold, silver. King Ghidorah, beautiful gold with the wings. Godzilla 84. And Godzilla 62. So all of them loose. And in package. Here we have a March Monsters Toho Edition 2023 launching March 9th, 2023. Of course, we've seen those before. We also have an American poster Godzilla 54. And from deep within the confines of Mount Iso emerges a Shogun Rodan reaction figure. Tremendous wingspan of 7.5 inches long. This Toho reaction figure of Shogun Rodan is inspired by the vintage large format action figure with articulation. There you see it in the package. And there it is loose. And the back of the package. We have a Megalon Godzilla glow in the dark with a J-tail. From March Monsters. Front and back of that package. We have the Jaguar 73 Soaring reaction figure. 50th anniversary of Jaguar. Here you see the front and the back of the package there. You can see that Wave 3 coming, and plus that exclusive Jaguar right here. You see Wave 1 and 2 right above that. We have a Toho L-Tail Monsoon Godzilla. And here's that L-Tail front and back. Soft vinyl, and the figure itself. And from SDCC 2023, we had the tease here from Super 7 and the train. We also had another tease from the Super 7 Super Show here with some glow in the darks. There they were showed off at first by Brian at Super 7. And here are those two glow in the darks of King Ghidorah and Hedoran, or Hedora. So there's those two nice glow-in-the-dark reactions. Super7, SDCC 2023. So this is them not glowing. Back of the package there. And that is them glowing. And in package you can see them glowing as well. I have another Rodan figure. This is SDCC 2023 as well. 7.5 inch wingspan. Comes in a different kind of box here. So no bubble there, just the actual box. There's the back of that package. No batteries, no electricity. And here is that 1954 with Tokyo train reaction of Godzilla. In package. With the train stuck in his mouth. We have another wave coming with Godzilla 74, Megalon, Minya, and Mechagodzilla 74, Space Titanium. Haven't gotten shots of these figures yet, but they should be coming soon. Alright, so here are the official images for your Wave 3. Here's your Godzilla 74, front and back of the card. You can see this is the smallest wave so far compared to 1 and 2 off the back of the card. 1 and 2 had 6 figures each. This Wave 3 only has 4 figures, and we'll see the rest of those here in a second. But here's your Godzilla, 3 toes, 4 fingers. Here is your also 1974. This is Mechagodzilla, and this time it is Space Titanium. So more of a metallic look to this particular Mechagodzilla. Not too bad. And you have a little figure here with Minya. Grayscale look. And then also you have Megalon. Got the pinchers on his hands and the whatever he's got on his head there. Insect creature. So yeah, Minya, Megalon, got those official background images there for those. There's all 4 figures for this Wave 3. Super7 ReAction. All 4 in package. We'll tease the Showa era, which of course I'd already found earlier, so not teasing anything for me. But there are the pictures of the packages again. And all 4 figures together, showing their size. There's Godzilla and the metallic Mechagodzilla. And there's Minya and Showa. Alright, so at Toy Fair 2023 they showed off the skeleton Godzilla reaction figure we'll be getting here soon. Not sure when yet, but it will be coming soon. You can see it on the shelf with all these other reaction figures. Skeleton of Godzilla. We also showed off the fact that Target is getting exclusive blind boxes here. And there's a Chase glitter version. So somebody's already got some in hand. And you can see on the side of the package you can collect them all with the Godzilla 57 silver screen. Godzilla 57 X-ray glitter. That's your Chase version. Mechagodzilla Shadow, Medical Jet Jaguar, and a Firefighter Jet Jaguar. So there they are in hand. And then here's the official. There's that glitter one. The grab boxes themselves. And then there is the kind of duplicates of each other, along with the Mechagodzilla. All 5. Alright, here's a little tease from New York Comic Con 2023 and Godzilla. Got some glow-in-the-darks again, just like we had at SDCC. This time we have 62 Godzilla. And we also have Toho Gigan. So here they are together, 2023 New York Comic Con reactions of Godzilla Gigan 62, glow in the dark. So here's your Godzilla 62 himself, front and back of that package. And last year we had Hedoran and King Ghidorah during, I think, probably SDCC, can't remember right offhand. But there he is. From up front, the pink eyes and mouth, a glowing feature. And here's your Gigan, gold claws, back, chest, beak, red in the eyes, mouth, and on the front there with the spikes, and then glowing in the dark. Alright, so from Godzilla Day 2023, we got 2 more Godzilla figures, and they are both glow in the dark as well. So you got your 74 Godzilla and your 73 Megalon. So they are glowing in the dark. Front and back of the car for Megalon 73. Glowing in the figure form there. And then the regular figure itself. You also have that Godzilla 74. Front and back of that card. There it is, glowing. And the regular figure itself. Alright, we got some toy card versions here, or toy color version, I should say. So here's your 84 Godzilla vintage toy colors. Front and back of that card. There you can see that face with the bloody mouth, front and back of the figure. Here you see the 72 Gigan vintage toy colors, front and back of that card. And there's Gigan from the front and back, very colorful, metallic looking. And then lastly we have the vintage toy color 64 Rodan. So there's that Rodan figure, very metallic looking for him as well. And there it is by itself. It's a very cool couple sets there, coming right about the same time to Super 7. And here we go with the tease for the skeleton of Godzilla. You see the canister. And there is the skeleton itself. There's the figure from both angles with the canister. You can see it's just a skeleton. There's the package, front side, back side, a little right up there. And then the other sides. So yeah, very cool skeleton of Godzilla. Alright, here's some more blind boxes for the Shogun Godzillas, Wave 2. Got your classic, your shadow, your x-ray glitter, your amber glitter, and your mystery colorway. So here's our mystery chase, black and white. Godzilla here, Shogun, 1 of 12. See here from all different angles. See that tongue, of course it can come out from the back there if you push it. And then we've got a little leak here of Wave 4 listings from Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth with Baragon. You got your Godzilla 55 Grayscale, Anguirus 55, and Moguera 57. So those will be interesting to see. Reaction figures for all those as well. Alright, so we know about the leak, and there's the Wave 5 coming with Godzilla 55 Grayscale, Baragon 68, Anguirus 55, Moguera 57. If I'm mispronouncing any of these, forgive me. There's that full wave of reactions, wave 5. And the tease was Anguirus, crawling around on his hands and knees with the spikes on the back. There's all 4 figures in the wave. So first off, Godzilla 55, Grayscale. Back of the card showing 1, 2, 3, and 4 waves. It's interesting, they called it wave 5, but the card here says wave 4. So we'll go with wave 4, I guess, right? So there is the front and side of that figure for Godzilla. Here's your Moguera 57. Very interesting mouth, very translucent there. Got the tail coming out the back. Here's your Baragon 68. The horn out the head, big ears. Front and side. And then your Anguirus 55. Like I said, on his hands and knees there. Spikes on the back. Front and side. There's your Series 2 Toho blind box. You can see these are like a silver or black and white color versions here of these 3 3/4 inch reaction figures from Super7 Godzilla. You can see the boxes they come in here. There are 12 per package here. You can see the 5 figures that you could possibly get. On the side there, blind box. And you see all 5 of the figures there, plus the tease of Godzilla himself. 62. There's the package for each individual. So there's your 62 Godzilla. Your 74 Godzilla. Looking translucent and it's got some glitters in it, looks like. You got your Manila. Your Mechagodzilla, and your Gigan. There's all 5 of those figures loose. Good luck finding them. So we have a Target exclusive here with 2 new figures. With the Stern Pinball, Godzilla and Mechagodzilla. Nice packaging for the 2. There's your Godzilla, green figure this time, and your Mechagodzilla, both in package, both loose. We have our 2024 STCC Vintage Toy Hawaii Hedoran. See them packaged there. Nice bright colors. Loose. Different color version of it here. You got your Super7 STCC 2024 Toho glow in the dark. Anguirus and Baragon. So you see them in package. And there they are loose. So Anguirus there with the spikes on his back, glowing in the dark. And Baragon, also glowing in the dark, big old ears, horn on the head. Back of the package is the same for both. Another STCC 2024 Godzilla reaction figure vintage model kit. You see the city under his feet there. Different kind of box for this reaction. From the side, showing that tail and the spikes on the back. Again with that different packaging for a reaction. City part can come off as well. You got your 2-pack here with Godzilla and Jet Jaguar. different kind of packaging for that as well. From the sides, there's their size comparison from the front and the side. Got our metallic gold Shogun Godzilla reaction and a different packaging there. Got our Hedoran 71 vintage toy. You see the card back showing the two different ones, Hawaii versus the regular one here. Kind of green and red this time. From the side showing that tail. Got the skeleton Godzilla. From the back there, not really showing on the packages, that's what the back looks like. The front, you go with the skeleton, comes with the canister. From the side there. Got our Wave 6 with King Kaiser, Godzilla 74 charred, and Godzilla 64. You see the charged up Godzilla 74, front and back of the card. Figure from the side. Got your King Kaiser 74 with a long tail there. And from the front, the big ears. And you got your Godzilla 64 from the front there. So all three in that wave. From the side as well. And in package. Got our Super 7 exclusive Godzilla King Ghidorah and Mechagodzilla Toho. Front and back of the package with the Mechagodzilla, green and orange and blue. From the side. And you got your Ghidorah, 60th anniversary. In the front with the wings spread, 3 heads. And from the side. Got our Toho ReAction 65 Victory Celebration front and back. Standing on his tail. Back of the package. Got our lunch box, or box lunch exclusive Mechagodzilla clear, front and back of the package, side of the figure, and then also the Ghidorah clear, front and back of the package, wings spread wide, and then from the side, so we've got the Marathon Saw Final, with the J-tail, orange here, front and back of the package, glow in the dark. Lots of new figures there. Got our Wave 4 ReAction blind box with your Blazing Godzilla, your Ghost Godzilla, your Vintage 60s Godzilla, and your Vintage 70s Godzilla. You see the box that comes in there for Series 2. Even though it said it was Wave 4, I don't know what that's all about. There it is. So there is your Shogun Godzilla Blazing, 3 of 12. Shogun Godzilla Vintage 70s, 3 of 12. Shogun Godzilla Ghost, I think. Might be the vintage 70s. Nope, 60s. There's the Ghost. Yellow fingernails and toenails. So all 4 of those new ones. With their blind boxes. Wave 7. Titanosaurus from 75, front and back. Or front and side, I should say. Godzilla 54 green flare, front and back of the package. Front and side of the figure, translucent. Mechagodzilla 75 from the side there. In the front, of course. Wave 7, Heat Ray, Godzilla 84. Got the heat blast coming out of his mouth. On the side there. So all 4 of those figures for the Wave 7. Plus the Ghidorah there. Or Hedoran, I should say. 71, green, clear green. '13th month Toho, Godzilla Glow Reaction, January 2025. Got your Godzilla 55, Glow in the Dark. Got your M.O.G.U.E.R.A 57. Front and back there, front and side. Glow in the dark. So those 2. Got your Victory Celebration Glow in the Dark, Godzilla 65. Up on his tail, front and back of the card. Glowing in the dark. Alright, here we go with our glow in the dark Godzilla skeleton. You see the back of the card for these 3 figures, Godzilla 55, M.O.G.U.E.R.A 57. You can see Godzilla skeleton on the back as well. And there you see him glowing in the dark. Right there. Got our Wave 8. This is from -1, I believe, partially. There's your -1 reaction figure. Front and back of the card. Love the look of that Godzilla. Got your Godzilla 89, front and back of the card. Front side of the figure. Then you got your Mechagodzilla 93. Front and side of the figure. Wave 8. This is Mechagodzilla 2. So all 3 loose. All 3 in the package. So here we are with another blind box. This time we got the -1 Target exclusive blind box. Lots of new figures here. There's your packaging. 2 mystery figures. 5 regular figures. There's all the figures and the individual box that come in blindly, and then the big box with all of them in it. So very interesting for -1 Godzilla. Godzilla -1, there's 2 different chase figures here. Blue translucent. One with the mouth open, one with the mouth closed. Here is the mouth closed version. And here is the mouth open version. You got a blind box, Wave 6, Godzilla M.O.G.U.E.R.A box with a mystery and 4 regular. There's the packaging on it. Figures individually, plus that mystery. So here we go with the black and silver, vintage brown, Hawaii, clear green, and of course the mystery. These all have L-tail versions. We have our Toho Marusan blind box mystery glow in the dark right there in the middle. Got the gold looking tail there. From the back side you can see that. Got another blind box here with Kaiju. The Monster Island blind box, 4 regular figures plus a mystery. packaging for it. All the figures. So we got Baragon, Megalon, Mechagodzilla 74, Godzilla 62, and of course the mystery figure, which we can see is Mechagodzilla as well. You see from Godzilla Mystery Island, we have a clear black Mechagodzilla chase from the mystery box. Different angles there showing those sparkles off. From the Cherry Blossom Festival, Godzilla 54 ReAction and Jet Jaguar. Got this little cherry color to them. Front and side and back of the package. Back is the same for both. There's the side of that cherry looking Godzilla. You got your Jet Jaguar in the same colors, front and back of the package. Another blind box, some metallic versions. So you got the Megalon 73 metallic, got the Mechagodzilla 74 metallic, the Godzilla 57 metallic, Black Glitter Gigan 72, and the Gold Glitter Godzilla 74. No mysteries in this one. There's all 5 of those figures for this blind box, metallic. And then we got another blind box, Wave 9, Shogun. So we got a mystery and 4 regular figures. There's the packaging. So here is your Shogun Godzilla Cherry Blossom, your Shogun Godzilla Vintage Tribute, Shogun Godzilla Island Snow, Shogun Godzilla 54 poster, and of course your mystery. There's the cherry blossom from the side. You can see the tongue flicker action. And then we got our Grayscale blind box Toho Shogun. That is your mystery Godzilla for this one. Here we go with the glow-in-the-dark model kit inspired Toho ReAction Godzilla with the city below his feet. Front and back of the package. You see on the front of the package it says glows in the dark. There's the city, you can take off his feet. And then from the side you can see his tail and the back of his spine. Here's our model kit, painted version, Aurora. Got the city underneath him, but you see the paint in the mouth and the eyes, of course, the fingernails, toenails. And there it is on card, front and back. Here's the Marathon L-Tail glow. You see it glowing there. Front and back of the package plus the figure. From the side showing that L-Tail. So here's all the ReAction waves for Godzilla so far. The promo pictures. Each wave loose. And each wave in package. Here's all of the blind boxes so far. They are loose with their individual box that they come in. And there's their promo pics. And here's all of the special releases, glow-in-the-darks type of things that are special packaging, whatever you want to call them. Just extra ReAction Godzillas that were not part of these blind boxes or waves. There they all are in package. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me any comments, hit that notification bell so you're aware of any new videos that I have. Subscribe to the channel if you already, hit that thumbs up. I'll talk to you guys later. Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. You can find all the photos that you want of these videos.